evening, hockey fans. I'm Frank Berry, joined alongside by Jerry Oakey, and welcome to Simsbury High School Girls Varsity Hockey. Tonight, we are live here at the International Skating Center of Connecticut, and the Trojans take on the Blue Devils of West Haven High School and SHA. The Blue Devils are coming into tonight's game with a 9-3 record, and that's good for second place in the SCC Southern Division. And the Blue Devils, however, are coming off of their third loss of the season. They just lost recently to Amity, North Haven, and Cheshire, a team that Simsbury High School is going to be taking on this weekend. The Trojans are the Trojans are actually taking the ice, ranked fourth in their division, which is the SEC North Division, for those of you following at home. And they're coming off a couple tough losses, most recently this past Saturday to Hamden by a score of 5-1. And there was a hard-fought battle last week against number 1 Greenwich, and they lost that game by a score of 2-1. I spoke with Coach Paul Melanson before the game. Actually, I spoke to him last Saturday, so I guess it was much before the game. And I asked him about some of the line changes that he made during the game against Hamden, and he said something about defenseman Mackenzie Lynch being moved up to the forward position. He said that Mackenzie really has got the drive of a forward and is able to pump some pucks into the goal, so let's look for that tonight. Also, with that switch, he moved forward Lauren Melanson back to defense. Some other hockey news. We'd like to welcome back to the lineup tonight Elise Hildebrand, who's back after a couple weeks off with a lower body injury. She'll be back in the lineup tonight. And, with that being said, and that's all done from my side of things, Jerry, what do you think are some keys to tonight's game?
I think the Lady Trojans must look at this game as just another hockey game. It's just got to be a game against another team. Forget about the records, forget about the standings, and just go out there and do their thing. Now, last week against Brampton, even against Greenwich the week before, the ladies came out very aggressive, and they pretty much set the tone for the entire game. We're hoping we're going to see some more of that tonight, especially from senior Kate Worley, sophomore Grace Melanson, and sophomore Steph Rurka.
Steph Rurka, yeah. Steph actually had the lone goal against Greenwich a week and a half ago, or last weekend, and she was the one that held the team, of course, on the positive side of things, and holding it on the defensive side of things was goaltender Tori LaCroix.
I was just going to say that, and Tori LaCroix just last week against Hamden faced up to about 30 shots, did a pretty nice job, and I'm sure her thought process tonight, let's shut the door on this Blue Devils team.
You know, as you say, 30 shots. I actually checked the stats before we got here, just before we went on air. 40 shots on goal that the freshman sensation and goaltender was able to keep out of the net.
That's excellent.
It's just...
If we can put all the pieces of this puzzle together tonight, we're going to have a great game, and we're looking forward to a great win.
You know, like you said before, you said standings. Don't worry about the standings. Go out there and play the game. You're right, the only standings that count are the standings at the end of the season. The girls are about to take the ice. The Zambonis just got off. We're going to be coming right back at you with Trojan hockey coming up next right here on SCTV Sports. All right, good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the International Skating Center of Connecticut. I'm Frank Berry, and alongside Jerry Oakey, he's going to be a color guy extraordinaire. Tonight, as we said in the pre-game show, is trying to get preseason. What am I talking about? Too much feedback during the national anthem. During the pregame, we talked about the two teams facing off against each other, the Sacred Heart West Haven Blue Devils and the Simsbury Trojans. We also talked about defenseman Mackenzie Lynch playing forward, but in the starting lineup tonight, Coach Melanson has moved her back to D. The puck is down, and we're underway. Lynch gets the puck and dumps it off the red line into the zone. Blue Devils now get the puck across the blue line. Scoring chance right off the bat. Shot goes wide into the corner. Two Trojans on top of the puck, and coming out of it is Megan Stepka. I'm sorry, that was Elise Hildebrand, not Stepka. I'm sorry, we shut the puck all the way down. It was actually a pass intended for Abby Harris, and it didn't connect, and it went all the way down for an icing. So quick whistle here, just 25 seconds into the game, and we have our first stoppage of play. And Jerry's not the best color guy in the league for nothing, folks, as he has nothing to say as the whistle blows.
After about 23 seconds, we're just getting a little warmed up over here.
Off the draw, the Blue Devils win it. Here's a pass out front, saved by LaCroix, covers it up for the whistle. Off that face-off just then, the Blue Devils won the draw, got it back to their point, took a shot, and were able to get it on goal, but freshman goaltender LaCroix was able to close the door.
Yes.
Here's another face-off win by the Blue Devils. Defense fires it back into the corner, and now Megan Stepka's got it, bangs it off the boards to Lauren Melanson. Gets it back to Stepka, who tries to chip it out of the zone, kept in at the point by Hunt. Hunt gets the puck down deep to Kate Worley. Worley fires it back around to Megan Stepka. I'm sorry, that was Claire Beater, not. I'll get my name straight tonight, I promise. I swear to God, I will. Here comes Stepka now to the zone. She gets the puck up to Kaylee Melanson, who passes it to Grace Melanson. Melanson now in over the blue line. The top of the circle over by the circles for curling. Gets it to Kate Worley. Now Worley stick handles her way in the zone and gets the puck into the near corner. Challenged by a Blue Devil, but Worley comes out. Initially comes out with the puck, goes back in the corner, battle back up over to Grace Melanson. Passes it out front, Abby Harris shoots, and it's loose, back out to the point. Here's the shot, a quick whistle. Not sure what that was. Ref says the net was off. Wow, what a great scoring opportunity right there for Abby Harris on an amazing pass by Grace Melanson. It all started with Kate Worley, who was able to stick handle her way into the zone.
But we thought they might come out a little bit more aggressive, and they certainly have shown that so far this period.
Well, that last shifted anyway. Behind the net, player goes down. No hands in the air, which means we continue playing hockey. Puck kept in at the point by Lindsay Madigan. She gets it down deep to Kate Worley. Worley now with the puck, walks out, trying to get the puck in front of the net, does to Harris. Harris backhands it into the slot, and it goes back to Mackenzie Lynch. She puts it around the back of the net to Kate Worley. The Blue Devils chip the puck around the back of the net out to the point, kept in it at the blue line by Madigan for a half second. As Chris Polo from Sacred Heart West Haven High School gets the puck out of the zone. Mackenzie Lynch chips it up to Elise Hildebrandt. She bangs it off the boards looking for Abby Harris, and it finds a Blue Devil stick instead. Lindsay Madigan up to Grace Melanson. Melanson over the blue line as the Trojans change up. It's a one-man show, or one-woman show in this case, for Grace Melanson out of the corner. She still has control of the puck. Back to Stepka at the point. Stepka winds up, blasts it, and it tips on goal, and the goalie manages to glove it down for the whistle.
Well, they've had a couple of great opportunities so far this period.
Right off the last two shifts, they definitely have shown signs of life, which is a good thing. 12:29 remaining here in the first. Still tied at 1 off the faceoff. Melanson initially wins it, but it gets onto the stick of a Blue Devil. Now there's a one-on-one battle to the puck, but senior Claire Beddoes gets the beater. She gets to the puck first, gets it over to Stepka. Stepka now over to Lauren Melanson. Melanson passing it up to her cousin Grace. Grace Melanson chips it off to the stick of the Blue Devil Lynn, who passes it up to a forward. Here's a scoring opportunity now for the Blue Devils, firing it wide. I want to say that Megan Stepka got a stick on. Here's a chance out front, sticked away by LaCroix. Grace Melanson now getting it up to Kaylee Melanson. Kaylee Melanson backhands it in the zone, and the Trojans go for a line change. Coming on strong now is Abby Harris and Kate Worley. As the Blue Devils bring the puck out of the zone into the center ice area, Kate Worley just swoops in and takes it off the stick of Gianna Coors. Puck now dumped in on the backhand into the corner. Mackenzie Lynch with it. Stops, reverses again, takes it around the back of her goal. I think that made the forechecker dizzy. It made me a little dizzy trying to make the call. Blue Devils try to get control for a half second, lose control of it as Kate Worley gets her stick on it and fires it into the corner. If you take a look around at the attendance tonight, you'll see that there doesn't seem to be a ton of people in the rink for us. There's a lot of parents around the backside. But at the very same time, over in the Olympic rank here at the ISCC, the boys are taking the ice, and it's kind of tough to balance out between which team we're going to see. Here's the place out front by Grace Melanson, another win, and it scores! Steph Rurka's got there. She's got her stick on the ice. She's in the right place at the right time. The Trojans strike first. Wow, what a play. Steph Rurka, her second goal in 3 games. All started right there by number 22, Grace Melanson.
I have to tell you, this is my 4th game watching these girls playing, and they've come out very, very aggressive tonight. They're doing some nice passing with a puck, and their hard work is paying off. We're ahead 1-0.
Now, it's funny because I've known Steph Rurka since she was a squirt playing hockey, so 10 years old, and I've said to her on numerous occasions, you got to keep your stick on the ice. You know what? Against Greenwich, she was able to get the lone goal for the Trojans, but guess what? Her stick was on the ice. Another case in point right there. She was in the right place, had her stick on the ice. The pass came from Melanson from behind the net, banked off the stick, and she put it in again. So sophomore Steph Rurka getting her second goal of the season right there, giving the Trojans a 1-0 lead. Here's a shot off the face-off, and a blocker saved by LaCroix. The puck gets popped out of the zone as Veronica Lynn passes it up to Taylor Nowak. Gets it back to Lynn. Lynn across the red line. Can't get it very far as Lauren Melanson's waiting for her. Lynn now wrists it in around, well, I was going to say around the back of the net, but didn't quite get there yet. As Claire Beater gets the puck, she backhands it to the near boards. Waiting for it is Lauren Melanson. She passes it to a breaking out Grace Melanson, who's got wheels. Melanson gets pulled down, no call right in front of the referee, but she gets up and still gains control of the puck. That's amazing stick handling right there by Grace Melanson. Elise Hildebrandt now, she's got the puck around the back of the net, looking out front for somebody, passes it back to Kate Worley. Worley now takes it in. Stick handles it through, takes a shot and a save by the goalie. Puck is loose in front of the net. Where is it? I'm looking for the ref to point. I can't quite see it from here, but the Blue Devils manage to escape that offensive pressure by the Trojans. In the far corner now, Abby Harris walks out with it. Here's another opportunity. This time it was stick to the glove by the goaltender, Kylene Crow, who covers it up for a whistle. Halfway through here, the first period. I'm not halfway through yet. Almost halfway through here in the first period. I'm doing AHL time up on the scoreboard. Trojans are up by 1 as the lines aren't quite changing. The ref still drops the puck, but I guess he's got someplace to go tonight. I'm not 100% sure. Here's the announcement right here on the goal. So on the goal right there, it was Steph Rurka, assist to Grace Melanson and Abby Harris, making the magic happen down low. Here come the Blue Devils now, stick checked right there by Grace Melanson. Here's another opportunity by Kaylee Melanson, who slides it through the crease, but now Grace again with the puck. On the wrist shot, oh, big glove save by the goalie Crow. That was a good save. Great shot right there by Grace Melanson. She caught the goalie moving to the wrong side, shot the backside, and tried to sneak it by, but the goalie Crow was able to get her stick on the puck. Here's some forecheck, quick forecheck opportunity. LaCroix not quite able to cover the puck, but the puck is knocked away and out of danger for a half second. Down by the Zamboni door. Blue Devils have the puck. Here's a pass out front. Doesn't connect with anybody, goes all the way back to the point. Gardner, wrist shot, on goal, goes wide, doesn't go on goal. I lied. Over to the far boards. Who's got it now? Looks like Lindsay Madigan. Sounds like we're having trouble with the sound system here. A lot of crackling coming out of the speakers. But that's just one thing that we need to maybe put into the budget for next year here at the rink, is a new set of speakers or sound system at the arena. Huge thanks to Lee Brown, who is working camera for us tonight. Lee is fresh off a military tour in the Middle East. So Lee, thank you so much for your service, and welcome home. I know that everybody here sends along the same well wishes. Puck back to Claire Beador, who passes it to Megan Stepka. Stepka now gets it over the red line for a half second, looking for Kate Worley, doesn't connect, and now here come the Blue Devils. That play looked to be a little bit offsides, but it's shot on goal and sticked aside by LaCroix. Blue Devils keep the puck in the zone by Nowak. Down deep to Cones. Nowak now shot, and it just goes wide. Stepka. He's got a head of steam now, skating through neutral zone. Skating around bodies, pretty easy right now. Good play right there by Megan Stepka. Loses control, ref's hands in the air. What do we got coming up here? It looks like a penalty on the Trojans. Well, we have looks like we had a couple guilty parties that made their way to the penalty box. We're going to take a quick break right now. You're watching SCTV Sports. All right, guys, we're back here. The Trojans are going on their first penalty kill of the night as Abby Harris got the gate for hooking. The penalty time didn't get up on the board as the timekeepers are looking to get it up there quick enough. The referees, like I mentioned a little bit earlier, seem to be on a rush. But you know what? 2 minutes went up on the clock, but it was about 10 seconds into the penalty. So I got to take a look at that because it looks like that the Blue Devils might actually get like a 2 minutes and 10-second power play here. We got to ask about that afterwards. Lauren Melanson gets the puck out of the zone and out of danger, sends it all the way down. No icing because the Trojans are shorthanded. Behind the back of the net is Condon with the puck, but she's challenged right away by Lauren Melanson, who puts it out front. But great play by Lauren Melanson to be aggressive on the penalty kill. Just one person deep, that's all you really need to do. Melanson gets off the ice in exchange for, guess what? Melanson. That was easy, but this one is Lauren DeCaley. Puck down deep. The Blue Devils are having trouble getting the puck out of the zone. And as I say that, they managed to make their way out. Across center ice is Mia Celentano, who dumps the puck in as the Blue Devils go for a line change. Megan Stepka now getting the puck caught in the Zamboni door. I've always had a problem with this ice sheet as by the Zamboni door. The ice kind of dives down a little bit. And it's really a tough place to try to stick handle.
I actually found it surprising that they changed on the way in on the power play.
Well, you know what though? That's the best time to do it is when you have the puck in your offensive zone, because you don't want to get caught with a odd man rush going down when you're on the power play. Because one of the things that's most embarrassing in hockey is having a shorthanded goal scored against you. Here's a chance right now. Kate Worley getting the puck in the zone. 22 seconds remaining in the penalty. Worley with it again on her backhand. Gets the puck knocked off of her stick, but kept it at the point by Elise Hildebrand. Hildebrand gets it over to Lynch, who battles with it, and the Blue Devils have the puck. Coming out is Coors. Coors chips it around Hildebrand, and it sends it all the way down. This time they get whistled down for icing. 4 seconds remaining in the penalty. Which I still think was a little bit longer than it should have been, but that's okay. We got to give the learning curve to Irene Leno, our national anthem singer, who is running the clock tonight as well. Like the referees actually going to spring Harris. Yeah, okay, so it looks like we're going to be back to 5-on-5 hockey. Great call by the referee, and now he's over talking to the Blue Devil bench, explaining to them that the clock didn't get up. The penalty time was not up on the clock in time when he dropped the puck. So.
And I think they may still have to clear the clock. We're still showing 4 seconds.
Yeah, that's okay. Don't worry. But they know, the refs know, the teams know. We got 5-on-5. Steph Rurka back on the ice, the lone goal scorer off the face-off. Grace Melanson gets it back to Mackenzie Lynch, who fires it all the way back to the far corner. Here come the Blue Devils now through the neutral zone. Nice stick check by Mackenzie Lynch as Grace Melanson gets the puck, throws a little bit of a forearm check. Melanson now with a nice move gets the puck knocked off her stick briefly by Francesca Criscolo of the Blue Devils. And now here comes Blue Devils again, passing. Now they're breaking the puck out, get it in the neutral zone. It's a 1-on-4. You really can't do much with that. She recognized that, dumped the puck in around the back of the net as the Trojans' Mackenzie Lynch brings the puck out of the zone. She throws it into center ice, though, to nobody, and the Blue Devils are able to send it back in. LaCroix, she blockers it away to the corner. Back to the point. Here's a shot. Nice play by Grace Melanson, is able to glove it down. Now here she comes. Melanson with a head of steam. She's got help with Steph Rurka. Grace Melanson looking for somebody in front. Here's the pass over to Rurka, and couldn't quite connect that time like they did for the first goal of the night. Now the Blue Devils bring the puck through center ice. There's a head of steam right now. Wrist shot over the top of the net. Maybe LaCroix got a piece of that off of her glove. Oh, good play right there by Claire Beator, who gets the puck over to Abby Harris. Harris now brings it around the back of the cage, and she's trying to get some speed. Passes it up to Elise Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt gets it back behind the net to Beator. Claire Beator passes it over to Megan Stepka. Stepka off the boards. Doesn't quite get it out of the zone. It's kept in. And here's a shot. And there's there's one thing about blowing the whistle fast and not blowing the whistle fast. And I'll tell you one thing, and this is probably from personal experience. As everybody that knows that's listening to the game right here on SCTV Sports, that Tori LaCroix is actually my daughter. And you don't mess with the goalie in front of the net because she'll give you the business right back. So Blue Devils might have to look out for that the next time they come in and try to stick the goalie when she's covering the puck. Claire Beater with it. Pass, banks it off the boards behind the net to Megan Stepka, who looks for Abby Harris. Gets it to Kate Worley. Worley now. Here's a 2-on-1 for the Trojans. Worley gets around the defenseman for a half second, but a good back check right there by the Blue Devil defenseman. Gets the puck to the near boards and not out of the zone as Melanson keeps the puck in. Melanson gets it down deep right now to Hildebrand. Hildebrand on the back. Here's a wraparound attempt. Goalie makes the save. Puck seems to be a loose as the ref blows the whistle. 2:56 remaining here in the first period. Simsbury with a 1-0 lead.
And I have to tell you, I'm just impressed with play on both sides of the line here. Both teams are very aggressive. They're forechecking real well. They're back-checking real well. And this game could go either way, Frank.
Well, to me right now, it looks like it's a very European style of hockey. Actually, I don't say that. European hockey would be opened up and able to move around. There's a lot of old school NHL hockey is what I meant to say, where they get the puck, they get over the red line, they dump it in, they chase it out. With that being said, here comes Abby Harris. She dumps it in and they chase after it. Who wins the race to it? The Blue Devils do. Bringing the puck out is Chris Colo for a half second as she's challenged. Grace Melanson gets to the top of the circle. Wrist shot gets blocked in front by Lynn, and it doesn't make it all the way down. Puck is out of the zone now. Mackenzie Lynch, she wrists it in, and now she gains control of it again. Here's a second opportunity by Mackenzie Lynch, the defenseman who's skating down deep. We talked about that in the pregame show, where she's got that drive of a forward, and she can finish. She's got goals this season. There's a shot right here, and a pad saved by LaCroix. Puck passed out deep. Ooh, there was a trip that we think we got away with on that one. That's okay. I'll take that. Puck now by the Zamboni door. Grace Melanson battling against Jenna Hunt. Also in there is Lindsay Madigan. And Mackenzie Lynch also back there now. Lots of yellow jerseys behind the net, making a battle, which could be scary because that means there might be a blue jersey that's open in front. But the puck's chipped out. It gets out of the zone. Backhanded over to a partner who's not there. Lauren Melanson. And number 56, I don't have that number. That's 66. That's Veronica Lynn. Sorry, the jersey was tucked in. It was tough to see, but the puck anyway gets dumped into the zone and immediately brought right back out by the Trojans. Kate Worley with the puck. Bangs it in. Megan Stepka. She gains control of the puck, bounces off a shin guard, comes out of the zone. Regains control of the puck, gets it back in, team tags up for offsides. Just about a minute to play here in the period. Here's a chance now for the Blue Devils. A great stick check by Megan Stepka, who was able to sweep the puck off the stick of Taylor Nowak. With that being said, Kate Worley through center ice. Loses control and gets the puck over to the Blue Devils. 2-on-2 opportunity now. Passed over to the left winger, who doesn't control the pass. Ooh, and looked for a pass out front, but a good defensive play in front of the net. Claire Beador now with it. Moving around her defensive zone. Very reminiscent of Bobby Orr. Passing it back to Megan Stepka. Claire Beador again with the puck. Skating around, not being challenged. Here's a pass up to Kate Worley. 18 seconds remaining in the period. Worley gets around the defenseman on the backhand. Looking for something. She still has it behind the back finish. Ties it up, looking for Abby Harris. Harris helped with her, but the Blue Devils gain control of the puck. 5 seconds remaining in the period. Blue Devils have the puck now, looking to get the puck out of the zone, and they do as time expires. That was a very quick whistle. Again, we give the learning curve to our anthem singer, Irene, who's over there helping us out tonight. At the end of one, the score, Simsbury Trojans 1, and the West Haven High School Sacred Heart Academy Blue Devils 0.
You know, from our vantage point, Frankie, I'm taking a look at a very small Trojan team versus a very large Blue Devils ladies team, and wondering how that is going to affect play through the middle of the second and into the third period. We're going to have some tired legs out there versus fresh legs.
You know, I think so, but I also think that whole dump and chase play of hockey that the girls were doing during that first period is kind of one of those let me save my legs type of thing. As when you dump the puck in, you send one person hard to get the puck. The other 4 kind of hold back for a second and wait for that one player to make the Blue Devils make an error and cough the puck up, and then you engage. So that might be one of those scenarios. Shots on goal for this period. Simsbury had 8, and Sacred Heart had 6. So, we talked about that pregame on how the girls needed to come out with some jump. And I wouldn't say it was the jump that they gave against Greenwich, but at the same time, the score does, but the shots reflect a good offensive period.
Absolutely. They're just playing very, very well. The aggression in their play is incredible. And, you got to give kudos to the coaching staff as well. He's got these girls working real well together.
You have to give a lot of credit to Coach Paul Melanson and assistant coach Nicole Cournoyer, who, just two of them on the bench, and they're trying to make all the magic happen, and are doing, like you said, a great job on that. Well, we're getting ready for second period hockey action right there. I think Coach Melanson was just asking the referees. He said, hey, you blew the whistle. Our girls are lined up. What's going on with the visiting team? When he blows the whistle, they got to get out there. They took a half second to try to recuperate some of their wind, and then came out. So without too much in the realm of bickering, we're underway here for second period action. Off the draw, the puck is being bounced around center ice like a pinball. Digging for it right now. I couldn't quite see who that body was, but it's dumped into the zone, defensive zone, and then broken out immediately by Melanson. Melanson now to Grace Melanson, who gets the stick just swept off her stick by Selena Condon. Condon gets the puck around the back of the net, looking for Grace Plunkett. Plunkett gets it off to another Blue Devil now. Ooh, it was a 2-on-1 opportunity right there, but a good play, good step up right there by Lindsay Madigan, who manages to fire the puck right at the face of Coach Paul Melanson. Sorry, Coach. I swear to God, I want to play. Blue Devils win the face-off. And for a half second, as Kate Worley gains control of the puck, she's got Abby Harris with her. Harris on her backhand. She can't quite make it happen. But now she tries to fork it over to Worley. And it lands on the stick of Taylor Nowak, who dumps the puck into the zone. Little battle in front of the net as Elise Hildebrandt. She was not the first one to get there. I thought she was going to be, but she was a half second too slow. Blue Devils wrist it towards the net. Oh, there's a stick play and a glove save by LaCroix. She followed that all the way from the blue line. That was a great save by the freshman goaltender.
A little bit sloppy play on our own end.
Yeah, it's a slow start to the period. We're just 1 minute, 1 minute 9 seconds into the period, and there was a little slow step to start this off. Hopefully the girls can figure out where that disconnect is and get it going. Megan Stepka backhands it around to Claire Bedor, who gets it up to Laura Melanson. Melanson with the puck at the blue line, passes it up to Grace Melanson. Grace, makes a nice little move to get around the player. She's got help right now. Pass out front to Kaylee Melanson, and it doesn't land on her stick. Megan Stepka keeps it in to Melanson. Melanson on the back of the net to Melanson. This is a pretty easy line to call. Melanson, and Melanson. Puck is brought out of the zone by Siklari, but she's stick checked by Laura Melanson. Melanson up to Grace Melanson. Back to the Blue Devils, who get it into center ice. Froelich, top of the circle, wrist shot wide. Laura Melanson with the puck at the far half board. She passes it up to Grace Melanson, who is challenging Hunt, the defenseman. Make that Lynn. Puck is now up to the blue line. Megan Stepka blows the tire. She goes down. Here's a chance right now for Megan Froelich, who gets the puck taken off her stick, grand larceny style by Kate Worley. Passes it back to Claire Bedor. Bedor now around the back of the net, looking for options. Doesn't really have any, so she fires it around the half boards out to the blue line. Kept in by the Blue Devils for a half second as a backhand stick handling opportunity goes awry, and the puck goes out of the zone. It gets dumped back into Claire Bedor, who passes it to Megan Stepka. Stepka back to Bedor. Bedor looking for Stepka does get it to her, a little sloppy behind the back of the net, but it's able to get to its intended destination. Claire Bedard with the puck once again. Now she's taking it up the ice, hits the brakes, everybody flies by. Back of the net to Megan Stepka. Stepka fans on the pass. Puck in the near corner, tough to see from our vantage point. Hits out to the point, kept in by Lynn, fires it on goal, pad save by LaCroix, rebound, and it goes wide. 2 saves by LaCroix. She didn't see the second one, but Claire Bedard was able to clear it out of danger. Around the boards to Steph Rurka. Rurka needed to take one extra step to be the first one to get that puck, but she was a little slow to the race. Puck is now dumped in. Megan Stepka passing it up to Kate Worley. Worley with the puck across the red line. 3-on-2 for the Trojans. Worley brings it in. Stick handling it around. On her backhand, looking for Melanson. Melanson backhands it into the zone, but it's picked off the stick by a Blue Devil player who gets tripped up looking for a call. The crowd who have made the trip from West Haven, they weren't happy with the lack of call there. Around the back of the net is Mackenzie Lynch. She had control of the puck for a second, but now junior Veronica Lynn has the puck and she's skating through everybody with a head of steam. Good play right there by Lindsay Madigan, and a great back check by Mackenzie Lynch to stop the attack by Lynn. The puck passed around right now. Kaylee Melanson is the first one there. She's got help from her cousin. Here comes Grace now. Grace out of the zone across the blue line. 2-on-2 opportunity for the Trojans. Grace Melanson takes one step and she deflects it off the stick of Lynn into the corner. Kept in for a second by Elise Hildebrandt, but now comes a 2-on-2 opportunity for the Blue Devils. Taylor Nowak looking across the zone for Mia Cilantro, and I can't make a connection. Now Grace Melanson with the puck. Melanson's got the puck in the same spot that she likes to skate. She likes to skate it a lot, right here at this near circle. Every time she brings the puck in, she takes it down along the boards, and at the last second cuts towards the net. Maybe she makes a step towards the net a little bit sooner. I don't know. That's the preference of her. Abby Harris tips to Kate Worley. Worley backhands the puck down deep into the zone. Around the back is Coors. Can't get it out, kept in by Claire Bedard to Abby Harris. Rurka backhands it to Harris. Harris now looks for Worley. Worley walks out, backhanded opportunity sticked away by the goaltender. Here's another chance by Steph Rurka, who's got the first goal tonight for the Trojans. Steph Rurka once again wrists it down towards the net. We talked about her during the pregame, Jerry. We said, look out for sophomore Steph Rurka. She's really starting to turn it on. And, she's proven ourselves and our pre-show right. Here's a pass out front. Unfortunately, nothing but Blue Devil sticks waiting for the puck. Puck gets out of the zone, but Megan Stepka's got it. She wrists it off the near boards, and it's brought in by Gianna Coors. She backhands it towards the net, but awaiting Megan Stepka is right there to pick up the puck. Stepka now with the through neutral zone. Has nowhere really to go with it. Tries to get it deep, but it's stopped right there by Chris Colo. This time Abby Harris steps up, and she fires it in to the far corner by the Zamboni door. Trojans line change. Lots of yellow jerseys out there. Grace Melanson. Scratch that. Lauren Melanson has got the puck. Looking for Grace. Grace gets it out to Kaylee, who backhands it on the net. It's loose. Here's a second opportunity, and it doesn't make its way home. Grace Melanson with the puck. Goalie down without her stick in front of the net. Another player gets taken down in front. No call. It's good because it was a Blue Devil jersey. Grace Melanson now gets tripped up. No call. Kaylee Melanson helping out. Grace and Kaylee down deep with the puck. Long kind of rugby scrum happening right now on the near boards in the corner. Now it pops out, and it's a Blue Devil that has the puck. Coors, she fires it down. This is probably going to go for icing. Ref's got his hand in the air, but it doesn't make it all the way down as Claire Bedard wins the race, and she takes the puck now, stops behind LaCroix. She reverses once again, banks it off the boards to an awaiting Kayla Melanson. Melanson gets a stick on it, and she sends it down, but this time she puts a little bit too much mustard on it, and the ref waves it off. I was going to say that was going to go down for an icing, but it didn't quite make it all the way to the goal line, forcing the referee to, that was offsides, yeah, but forcing the referee to wave off the icing. But right on top of the blue line right there was the linesman who saw the girls try to sneak one past and unfortunately for them, get caught offside.
And the Trojans have had a couple of great opportunities. A bounce a slightly different way, and we'd be ahead by 2-0, possibly 3-0.
Off the draw, the Blue Devils come out 2-on-1 opportunity right now. Mia Cilantro passing it over, and wrist shot and a goal. Ooh, what a shot. Taylor Nowak beating LaCroix glove side high. That was a pretty sick shot, and I can't take that one away from the goalie, as Nowak was able to pop one over the shoulder of Tori LaCroix, just beat her glove side high.
Yeah, not even sure she saw that one coming at her.
Well, you know what? It was a fast release, and that's what as a hockey goal scorer, you know, that's what you need to look for, is that quick release, because any goalie from Mites to the National Hockey League have trouble seeing that quick release. Here comes Melanson now over the line. She takes a wrist shot and is ticked aside by the Blue Devil goaltender. Here comes Sacred Heart West Haven High School. Puck battle now right here. Laura Melanson, Grace Melanson helping her out. Puck is stopped right there on the red line. It gets dumped in. They gave number 28 Mia Cilantro and number 16 Mackenzie Gardner assists on that. Here's a shot off the face of LaCroix. Pass out front. Ooh, that was a good defensive play. I want to say I think that was Grace Melanson that was the one that got her stick on it to thwart the offensive attack. Melanson 1-on-4. Hopefully she can do something with it as a backhander on the goal. And the goalie does make the cover. Referee holds on for a second before blowing the whistle, and then does. Great single person effort by Grace Melanson right there, starting with the back check and picking up the open player in front of the net, so she was not able to get the shot, and then takes the puck all the way down the ice, 1-on-4, and manages to get a shot on goal. You know, we talked about some of that fatigue factor, and maybe it's starting to show now, which is not good. That's not good. Ooh, nice play right there by Elise Hildebrandt, who knocks the player to the ground. Pass across, rink side across the zone to, this time it was actually Lindsay Madigan was able to get it. Madigan now with it, looks for Abby Harris. Harris gets it to Kate Worley, who backhands the puck into the zone. I was going to see who got to the puck first. Down deep, Kate Worley is stick checked into the boards. Mackenzie Lynch walks out on a backhand and just puts the puck wide. We've got two Trojans behind the back of the goal. It's tough to score from back there, ladies. You need to be in front. With that being said, here come the Blue Devils. 4-on-2 opportunity. Bad time for a line change, Trojans. But fortunately for them, the Blue Devils needed a line change as well. Mackenzie Lynch once again getting the puck through center ice, dumps the puck in over the red line, so no icing, all the way down to Veronica Lynn. Lynn trying to pass it up to number 29. I don't have that on their roster, but it's okay because the puck doesn't go anywhere except to Claire Budor's stick and kept in the zone. Blue Devils with the puck around the back of the net, wrists it to the far boards, kept in by Budor, who gets it down to Melanson. Melanson around the back of the net, looking for somebody up front. Throws it in the front, hoping to bank it off. Somebody gets back to Stepka. Here's a slap shot for the point. Off of the ankle of an awaiting Blue Devil. Veronica Lynn once again with the puck, and she was the one that blocked it, and then has a half attempted scoring opportunity. Seeing a lot of this defenseman get the puck and rush it up the ice, and then maybe getting caught back a little bit, but Grace Melanson now over the blue line, wrist shot into the glove of the awaiting goaltender Kylene Crow. With just under 4.5 minutes remaining here in the second period, we are tied at 1. We call this a musical break. For those of you at home, the DJ wants to make your hands clap.
Actually, the two ladies over in the timekeeper's booth are doing a great job here tonight. Between all the announcing, between the music, between the time clock, doing a great job.
Puck is brought into the zone by the Blue Devils. Player trips over her own skates. Coach wants a call, but if you watch the replay on that one, which our cameraman extraordinaire had a great shot of it, see that the player actually tripped over the top of the faceoff circle with no call. Kate Worley, she's got help. Oh, she had breaking Elise Hildebrandt, but wasn't able to connect the puck to her stick. Kept in right now by Lindsay Madigan. Here's a shot from the point. Retry by Abby Harris, who fires it into the glove of Kylie Crow for the whistle. That was a good scoring opportunity right there for the Trojans. Get the puck in the zone. Couple half shots. I wouldn't say they're taking quality shots, though. That's the problem right now, is the shots that we're taking are kind of half shots that are like only flick it in towards the goalie or a little bit backhand, just kind of swoop it in.
Right, they're not being struck with authority.
That's right. That's going to be. That should be icing. Ooh, and it waves it off. That girl definitely had a jump, had a step over the red line, back out to the point, wrist it towards the goal. We'll turn around. Wrist shot saved by LaCroix. Into the corner to the Blue Devils with it. Back out to the point. Failed on the wrist shot. Kate Worley with it. 3:33 remaining. Passing it up to Abby Harris. 2-on-1 opportunity now for the Devils. Harris trying to stick Hill around. Can't get through the skates of the Blue Devil defensemen as they bring the puck out of the zone through center ice. Here's an opportunity for Taylor Nowak, who's got the lone goal for the Blue Devils tonight. That came pretty early here in the second, actually halfway through the second period on a pretty sick wrist shot. That beat LaCroix high. But let's not discredit her. And let's talk about maybe this line that's out here right now. You've got Rurka, Melanson, and Melanson. It was Steph Rurka who had the first goal for the Trojans in the first period. Grace Melanson out with the puck. She brings it down to the Zamboni door. Onto her backhand, passes it back to Claire Beador. Beador takes 2 steps in, takes a wrist shot from the point, and it hits Rurka in the back and lands on the stick of Lynn. Lynn coming down 2-on-2 now of the Blue Devils. Gets the puck over the zone. Nice stick check right there by Megan Stepka. Kept in at the half boards and then again kept in at the point. LaCroix blockers it away. There's a pass out front to awaiting Grace Melanson. Melanson backhands it to Kate Worley. Worley gets it out of the zone, but not without running into some trouble. But she does regain control and gets the puck up to Grace Melanson, who dumps it in and gets off the ice for a line change. Lynn with the puck around the back of the net, looking to get it up the near boards to an awaiting winger who's not there, kept in by Abby Harris. Harris just kind of shovels it into the zone for nobody, actually, as the Blue Devils bring the puck out of the zone. Taylor Nowak looking out front. Nice play right there by Claire Beater, who's able to get a stick on it and deflect it to the wide. Here's a shot. Arm saved by LaCroix. Give her 2 on that one as it goes around the back of the net. Here's a pass out front, and Abby Harris is waiting for it. Harris has got to jump. Here's a breakaway now. Abby Harris in over the blue line. What is she going to do? Wrist shot. Oh, and it just goes high and wide. Abby Harris still has control of the puck. Looking for help. She's got help. Here's a pass over to Elise Hildebrandt. Can't make the connection. Great chance for. Oh, it's a big hit. Yeah, that girl's down. We're gonna. I'm not sure what it was. It was a follow through with that, and player was knocked down. Sorry if you saw me jump up, try to wave that down. I don't think our music player knew that that there was a player down. But it was a strange play. I think a follow through. The puck kind of came at the same time. Hands came up, and the girl went sprawling. And she's down right now, not moving much. We've got the trainer out there from Simsbury. Oh, he's going to help her up to her feet, or actually just have her sit up for a second, kind of talk to her and try to figure out where she's at.
Just the way she fell, it almost looks like the wind just got knocked out of her.
Well, we hope that's the case. I mean, everybody's so, cautious when it comes to head injury and concussions that's the last thing that we want from anybody on any team around the league. So, it looks like can't quite get a number on her jersey. She's skating away, so we'll try to follow up with that afterwards. Like 29, is that what we got on that?
20
or 28. Mia Celentano. Well, she seems to be okay. There doesn't seem to be any penalties on the play.
I think what you were saying is correct. Incidental contact.
Well, it was. They crashed into each other. I just think that the Trojan player, I'm not sure it was. I have to look back at the replay. She stood her ground. Off the draw, the Trojans win it. Back out to the point. Wrist shot into Lynn's pads, who breaks the puck out of the zone. That was a good scoring opportunity by Lindsay Madigan, who fired it towards the net. Ooh, there's one that goes high and over the net. LaCroix flinched for a half second, but realized she didn't have to worry about it. She had the glove up there, ready for it, though. We are just about 1 minute remaining here in the period. Here's a pass out front off the stick. Oh, big pad save by LaCroix. And now here comes Grace Melanson. She skates through center ice. What a save by Tori. Grace makes it around the net. Wrist shot into the glove save. The breadbasket. It's loose. Where is it? There's a battle in front of the net right now. The whistle has blown. Some extracurricular pushing and shoving. But it looks like the puck is kept out of the net by Crow. You know, on that one, it started with a great save down by LaCroix with a huge rebound. But Melanson was able to pick that up. Dare I say set play?
Absolutely. Another great possibility, and just couldn't capitalize.
Well, the Trojans are trying to give themselves the advantage on the faceoff, but by doing that, they put 7 guys on the ice. Oops, can't do that one. The ref corrects them without a penalty, and the faceoff is dropped and underway. Grace Melanson, wrist shot. Ooh, looking for Lauren Melanson in front, who was there. The whistle blows, and the net is knocked off, but because it was Lauren Melanson that crashed into the net, knocking it off its moorings, the faceoff comes outside of the zone. I don't know. I mean, that is the rule. I get that, but it's all about the effort crashing the net. Was she pushed in or whatever? Brad said the faceoff's outside. Puck is down, and it's back to Claire Beater. Beater on her backhand now. Crosses the red line. Looking for help. She's got it in the name of Megan Stepka. Stepka up to Kaylee Melanson. Melanson at the top of the circle. Wrists it wide to Grace Melanson. Grace is checked along the boards. Bud manages to get it to Lauren. Lauren Melanson puts it around the back of the net looking for Kaylee. Now they just opened the doors for the Zambonis to come out in a minute, and the temperature dropped in here by about 40 degrees. Here's a 2-on-1, and unfortunately for them, and fortunately enough for us, we are saved by the bell.
Well, another great period. I'm telling you, the girls are all playing well. This is probably the most aggressive I've seen them play since I've been watching this team.
You know, we were talking about that when the girl actually got knocked down here in the along the far half boards, and I just saw the coach talking with the referee, and she was asking, did she follow through with her hands up high? Now, again, that would be something we'd have to look at. We'd have to look at back at the replays. I honestly think it was a scenario where the player was a little bit stronger on her feet and was able to just get the upper hand, knocking the girl down from her skates. So, with that being said, this second period has come to an end. Score is tied at 1. You're watching Lady Trojan Hockey on SCTV Sports. We'll be back for third period hockey action in just a few moments, and I swear to God, my tongue will work then. All right, hockey fans, well, welcome back. Frank Berrien alongside Jerry Oakey here at the ISCC Simsbury Trojan Lady Hockey. They're playing against the West Haven Sacred Heart Academy Blue Devils. Tied at 1 here at the start of the third. First period, Steph Rurka, sophomore, was in the right place at the right time, was able to bang it in to take the lead for the good guys. And then the Blue Devils were able to strike back in the second period.
With a blast.
Yeah, it was a blast, but, we talked about showing signs of fatigue at the start of that second period for the Trojans. Hopefully, the 15-minute break for the Zamboni Ballet was able to get the legs back under the girls. Off the jaw, Abby Harris with it, looking for Elise Hildebrandt. Gets it behind her and into the zone, but a little bit too far ahead. Kept in by Abby Harris. Harris at the curling circles, fires it to the far boards. Kate Worley gets there first, and she steps on the puck for a half second. Gets spun around, and puck is thrown out. Now skated out by Veronica Lynn for a second, as Taylor Nowak gains control. She gets over the line. Tries to take a wrist shot. Great stick check by Abby Harris, who lifts the stick and takes the puck right off Nowak's stick. Abby Harris now, she wrists it off the boards, off the stick of Lynn, and it goes all the way down the ice, but because it hit the defenseman's stick, the referee waves off the icing. Puck around the back of the net now. Blue Devils with it. Challenged by Grace Melanson. Grace still with it now. Passes looking for Lauren out front, who gets bumped by the defenseman, and the puck makes its way to the stick of Gianna Kors, who dumps the puck around the back of the net and to the far side. Here comes, the Trojans. That was a buddy pass right there to Grace Melanson, who gets hit, but she gets up. Maybe looking for a little bit of blood here. Here goes Mackenzie Lynch now over the blue line. Defenseman Mackenzie Lynch gets the puck down deep in the zone. Pass out front to Melanson, can't connect. Kept in by Kate Worley. Worley now with the puck. She's got help with my Lynch in front. Here's the backhand to Mackenzie Lynch. Shot, and it just goes wide. That was a good scoring opportunity for the Trojans right there. Elise Hildebrand gets it to Abby Harris. Harris backhands it out front to Hildebrand, who can't fire it away. Puck now behind the back of the net. Who's got it? Kate Worley gets it back to Lindsay Madigan. Madigan to Lynch. Unfortunately, the puck goes out of the zone. Lynch now over to Madigan at the red line. Trojans have to retreat so that they're back onside. Dumped in, gloved down by Worley, who shakes it off a little bit. Might have stung her as a hitter in the hand. Lindsay Madigan on her backhand, brings it around the back of the net, and sends it all the way out of the zone. Abby Harris gets it back to Claire Bedor. Bedor, her signature lacrosse cross-arm spin around. Passes it up to Steph Rurka. Rurka backhands the puck into the zone off the stick of Lynn. Claire Bedor with the puck at center ice now. There's her reverse play. Does it again. And passes it back to Megan Stepka. Stepka looking for Rurka. Cross ice. And it gets blocked by the Blue Devils. It goes back to the stick of Bedor. Bedor to Rurka. Rurka to Melanson. Melanson over the blue line around the curling dots. On her backhand. Being challenged by two Blue Devils. The puck pops up in the air. Back down on the ice to the near boards. And it's Kaylee Melanson now with it. Kaylee and Grace battling down deep for the puck. Who's going to come out with it? A Blue Devil player. The Blue Devils get the puck out. It was Megan Froelich that got the puck out of the zone. It was turned over, but then up right back in, and now coming in, it's Selena Condon. Here's a wrist shot, and it just goes wide. LaCroix was in position to make the stop, but didn't have to as the puck went wide of the net by 2 or 3 feet. Wow. I'm unplugged, I think. Can you hear me, Jerry?
Can.
You can, I can't hear me. All right, so I'm going to continue to talk right now. The puck was sent all the way down the ice for icing. Off the draw, Abby Harris sends the puck down for a second, but regains control of the puck. Oh, my Geller guy is being a pain in the rump right now as he's trying to knock my headset off of my head. That's what you get when you put an old guy behind the mic. It's all right, Jerry. Abby Harris in the slot. Wrist shot. Oh, and the goalie, Crow, manages to gain control of the puck. I'll tell you, every broadcast that we do for SCTV here, at the beginning of the third period, we always seem to manage ourselves some technical difficulties. This time, 100% operator error. Off the draw, Lynch with it. Gets the puck down to Hildebrand.
Fortunately, we get out of it, though, Frankie.
We do get out of it. That's what happens when we got a bunch of tech-savvy gentlemen that are working this stuff. Puck down deep. Kate Worley battling low against Selena Condon. Blue Devils win that battle for and across the half boards. Get it out to the point. Kept in by Harris, who fires it down to Kate Worley. Worley now behind the back of the net. She makes a nice move and gains control. In the far corner, Kate Worley steps out. Ooh, she was one stride away from getting a shot in the scoring slot, but the stick is pucked. The stick is pucked. The puck is stick off of the Kate Worley stick. That's easy for me to say. Mackenzie Lynch on her backhand, reverses, passes it to Abby Harris. Harris to Kate Worley, looking for Grace Melanson, but Melanson was covered. Harris again. She had the red line in the referee's eyes, dumps the puck in, and the Trojans go for a wholesale line change. Blue Devils pass the puck out of the zone, but can't control and send it back to the Trojans. So it's Claire Bedor to Megan Stepka, back to Bedor, looking for Lauren Melanson, who passes it to the other guys. but we still regain control of the puck. Lauren Melanson with another opportunity now, looking for Grace into her skates, but she's able to kick the puck into the zone. Blue Devils clear the puck out, and all the way back to our defensive zone is defenseman Claire Bedor. Bedor now hits the brakes, reverses to her backhand. Challenged by Hunt, but for naught as the Trojans take the puck out. Here's Grace Melanson now. 2-on-1 opportunity. Here's a pass over. Steph Ricka, wrist shot, and it just goes wide. Ooh, great scoring opportunity. That would have been the second of the game for Steph Ricka, but she just put the puck wide. Nice heads-up play by Grace Melanson, who's out of gas and trying to get off the ice as the Blue Devils come up the ice. Lynn fires it around the back of the net to the Zamboni door, and Kate Worley is there waiting for the puck. Worley takes it in over the red line. 1-on-4. Gets it knocked off her stick. But Megan Stepka gains control. She's over the top. Into the slot and a wrist shot. Ooh, not handled well by the goaltender. But she's able to fall to her knees and cover the puck for the whistle. 8:08 remaining here in the third period. We are still tied at 1.
Seemed to be a little bit of confusion on the Blue Devils team. Looked like a couple of the gals were looking for a change and didn't quite happen, which gave us yet another opportunity.
Off the face-off, the puck around the back of the net. Kate Worley puts it back to Abby Harris. Harris backhands it to Worley, who has the puck on her backhand looking for somebody in front. Goes to her forehand. Here's a pass through the slot. Back out to the point. Lindsay Madigan gets it back to Mackenzie Lynch. Lynch takes a half a shot. There's a penalty coming up. Whistle blows, and I think the goaltender just got caught tripping Kate Worley in front of the net. As there was an absolute scoring opportunity for the Blue Devils with a breakaway. Oh yeah, it's definitely Kylie Crow getting caught tripping Kate Worley in front of the net, which negated the potential breakaway for the Blue Devils. The West Haven Sacred Heart Academy coach would like to have a word with the referee to find out exactly what the call was. Turns out that she just didn't know it was on the goaltender, so they got to put somebody in the box. The Trojans are going on the power play. And once again, my killer guy is full of amazing words. The puck is won by the Trojans. Lauren Melanson passing it out front. Here's an opportunity to Lauren Melanson. Can't connect. All the way back. So that's Lauren now. Gets it back to Megan Stepka. Stepka at the point. Half slap shot. On goal. And it's covered by Crow for the whistle. 12 seconds into the power play, and the Trojans get their first shot. Great scoring opportunity right there.
Absolutely, and this is our first power play of the entire game.
You know, it's a good point. There was only one penalty called the entire game before that. Off the draw, Trojans win. Here's a shot. Gloved down by Crow around the back of the net. The Blue Devils backhanded to the half boards. Kept in by Claire Bedor, who backhands it around to Kaylee Melanson. Melanson now at the goal line. Has control. Gets stick checked. Passes it back to Stepka. Stepka to Melanson. Melanson behind the net to Melanson. Out front to Kaylee again. Now Grace with the puck. She's got it in the corner. Grace Melanson got help at the point. Megan Stepka winds up. Slap shot into the stick, and here's a chance. Ooh. Nice play by Claire Bedor to read that play and was able to get back before any kind of damage was done by number 11, Taylor Nowak, who was in the right place to block that shot and could have been off to the races.
Well, just a great opportunity, that last flurry in front of the goal.
That seems to be almost a chronic issue, unfortunately, with our girls, is that shot from the point going right into the defensive shin guards. But with that, Megan Stepka fires it again. And the puck this time gets deflected out of the zone. Claire Bedor reverses. She's being challenged right away by a Blue Devil. Down deep, 45 seconds remaining in the penalty. Passes to Stepka, up to Harris. Harris to Worley. Worley gets through the players. Getting hooked up, no call. Dumps the puck around the back of the net, looking for Abby Harris. But Steph Rurka's there. Rurka to Harris. Harris to Worley. Worley, 24 seconds remaining in the power play. And battle down low. Harris with it. She comes out, passes it back to Worley. Worley around the back of the net. Wrap right in front. Here's a wrist shot chance, and it's saved by Crow. And the Blue Devils are able to send the puck down the length of the ice to kill off the power play. 5-on-5 hockey now. Puck thrown up towards the boards, so the Trojans going to get caught here. I don't think so. The whistle was blown because the puck was deflected into the bench, but a sloppy line change right there by the good guys, and I thought for a second we were guilty of too many players on the ice.
I think it was pretty close.
It was. Off the draw, the Blue Devils win it back. Condon looking for Frolic, can't make the connection. As Grace Melanson gets it to Lauren Melanson. Mackenzie Lynch. She was right there as the Blue Devils try to fire the puck towards the net. The shot goes wide. Puck now down by the Zamboni door. Madigan passing it around to Lynch. Lynch on the near boards in the corner. Passes it to Lauren Melanson. Lauren Melanson to Grace Melanson, who tries to one-hand the puck out of the zone and can't. Mackenzie Lynch, now she passes it across. That puck was out of the zone. Ah, that was a good call by the referee, who was right there on the blue line. I'm trying to be a referee on the red line, trying to make that call. But if I can see it from here, I'm glad he was able to see it there. The puck did pop it out of the zone just enough time for the whistle to be blown down for
We're looking at the possibility now of ending this game at 1-1 in regulation.
Well, Jerry, I know I hate to say it, but you know, in the hockey world, we try not to say certain words like what you're hinting at right now. So we're not going to say it. Here's a shot. Actually gets it on goal. So count that one as a shot on goal, and gloved by LaCroix. 4:41 remaining here in the third. Time is running out, like you said, and we're still tied at 1. Face off in the defensive zone right now. Kate Worley against Francisca Criscuolo, and the draw is one back to Mackenzie Lynch. Lynch looking for Madigan up on the boards. This puck is now fired way wide of the net, and Abby Harris has the puck. That was Hildebrand. I said Madigan, I meant Hildebrand. I'm sorry, girls. I'll get your name straight by the end of the season, I promise. Mackenzie Lynch over the red line. She's got a 2-on-5. Lynch skates herself into the boards, but manages to get the job done by dumping the puck in the zone and retreating back to her spot so that we can stop any offensive threat. Blue Devils try to get the puck out of the zone, kept in by Kate Worley. Worley now makes a move. Here's an opportunity. Kate Worley in. Her shot scores! Kate Worley with a sick move at the top of the circle right by the curling dots. Gets around the defenseman and snaps one. Blocker side high. The Trojans strike, and the score is now 2-1. 3:57 to go in the third period.
Just a matter of time. They've been very aggressive right around the net, and this one just happened to bounce their way.
I got to tell you, Kate Worley's having a great game. The last game that we covered against Hamden, actually I didn't cover against Hamden, I was down there for the game, and there was not a lot of offensive pressure by the Trojans in that game, unfortunately, until it was a little bit too late. But Kate Worley is having another great game here at the ISCC as the Trojans take a 2-1 lead. Here's a 2-on-1 now for the Blue Devils in over the blue line. Here's a shot and a great glove save by Tori LaCroix. Woo! Right into the catcher of the freshman goaltender. That was Taylor Nowak, who scored the first goal, the only goal for West Haven Sacred Heart Academy. Same kind of shot. She was looking to go it again, but this time LaCroix had her number.
Actually, Tori's been playing a very great game today. Very strong in the net. She had that one get by her, but other than that, been very, very tight.
Grace Melanson with the puck now breaking it out. 3:15 remaining here in the third. Melanson dumps the puck in and races after it herself. Not the first one there, but is able. The puck was almost kept in. It is kept in by Steph Rurka. Great play by sophomore Steph Rurka. Puck is now fired towards the bench. Hit a player on the bench, I do believe, as the whistle blows. And we have a short break here. 2:59 remaining here in the third period. It's nail-biting time, hockey fans, so sit down and let's get ready to finish this game. Strong face-off at center ice because the puck did go off of a player on the bench, and it was shot off by a Trojan player, tipped in to the bench by a blue jersey. Around the back of the net, Lindsay Madigan tries to get it out, gets to the point, goes, oh my goodness, right off to the point. There's a shot by Lynch on goal. LaCroix makes the first save and keeps it wide. Here's another opportunity right now by Nowak. This one shot, doesn't make it to the net, and Grace Melanson takes the puck over the line. She makes a nice move, gets the puck down deep. Now's the chance for the girls to kind of sit on the puck and try to tie it up, which she does. Another rugby scrum, well, for a half second in the far corner. Puck popped out to Gianna Coors, but right away on top of that is Lindsay Madigan, who fires the puck back down into the zone. Rushing out now is Veronica Lynn, getting ahead of steam through center ice. Nice play by Kate Worley, who back checks and keeps the offensive pressure at bay. Madigan backhands it, looking for Mackenzie Lynch, but waiting for it is Coors. Puck is now brought up to the half boards and not out of the zone. LaCroix sticks it into the corner to Worley. Worley tied up, can't do anything with it. Lynch now, she's got the puck on her backhand. Now to her forehand. She's got time. Good play right there by Mackenzie Lynch to try to eat some of the clock. Passes it up to Elise Hildebrand. Hildebrand, she chips it off the boards to Abby Harris. Harris now fires it down into the far corner, trying to waste some more time off the clock. 1:30 remaining here in the third period. Trojans up by 1. Puck to the far side. Here comes Nowak now out of her own defensive zone. She's got a head of steam over the blue line. Wrist shot towards the glove side, and it blockered away by Tori LaCroix. Here's another chance. Passes out front. Caught by Grace Melanson. Melanson now she takes the puck through center ice. Melanson's got a head of steam. Dancing on everybody. Great play. Oh, there's going to be a penalty. That could be a penalty shot. Let's see if the ref's going to call it, and it looks like he's just going to call a hook. With 1:05 remaining here in the third period, Melanson dancing around the defenseman, maybe getting a little frustration out is the Blue Devils as they pull her down. The Trojans are going back on the power play.
Well, you know, the thing that was coming to mind with just a little over a minute left was, are they going to be pulling the goalie on the Blue Devils?
Yeah.
And with this penalty right now and the fact that we're ahead 2-1, chances are that's not going to happen.
Well, it's tough for them to pull their goalie now. First of all, the faceoff's going to be in our offensive zone, which is going to absolutely work out for them. The second thing is, if they do pull their goalie, it's only going to be 5-on-5 hockey. They're not going to get the not the territorial advantage, but the player advantage by having the extra person on the ice. So, are they going to pull their goalie if they get the puck into our defensive zone? They might. What Simsbury's got to do right now is they've got to tie the puck up down to the corner. It's something they've been doing all night long. Is those rugby scrums in the corners and tying the puck up. That's what they got to do. There's 1:05 remaining on the clock. They really need to just control the puck, keep the puck down low, and don't let it get out of the zone.
Absolutely. And for the majority of this game, we've been in our own offensive zone. Seems like the girls are just keeping it down there, and we've been doing real well. And fortunately, we scored 2 goals.
Well, it has been a back and forth hockey game for the most part, but the scoring opportunities have been coming a lot more. I would say fast and furious for the Trojans. That's not quite the right phrasing, but it sounds great on TV.
Absolutely. So we're down to 1:05. Teams are coming back out onto the ice. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
Well, the golden goaltender, Tori LaCroix, is making her way back to her own cage, and the Blue Devils' Crow is in her net. Veronica Lynn actually was the one that got that penalty, and that's actually a huge break for the Trojans because Lynn has been one of the great scoring threats throughout the game. Off the face-off, the Trojans win it, and the puck does get out of the zone. They are pulling their goalies, so it's going to be 5-on-5 hockey. Racing back for the puck is Megan Stepka. Stepka, she bangs it along the boards. Blue Devils are on top of it for a second. Lauren Melanson can't keep it in. It's kept in. Here's the shot. Oh, it doesn't make it to the net. Grace Melanson now. She's got the puck, and she's trying to desperately swing at it to get out of the zone. It goes towards the net. On goal, Tori LaCroix gloves it for the whistle. 40 seconds remaining on the clock. I want to make sure I don't get in the way of the camera shot because I want you guys to see every last second that we have here in this game because what a fun game this is. I'm going a little crazy. I hope you are at home as well. Here's the face-off. Trojans win it. Claire Bedor with it. She makes the reverse. She's making a right play by killing the clock a little bit. Pass over to Megan Stepka. Stepka to Kate Worley. Worley up to Kaylee Melanson. It just goes far, just a nudge ahead of her stick. Sends all the way down. Icing waved off. 20 seconds remaining. Nowak with the puck behind the net. Tied up in the corner by Melanson. Now there's bodies. There's a player. Grace Melanson gets cross-checked into the corner. No call. Puck is still tied up. Rugby scrum again, once again in the far corner. 7 seconds remaining here in the third period. Nowak, she takes the puck around the back of her own net. 3 seconds remaining. Here's a play from center ice. Blocked down by Claire Bedor, and the Trojans have pulled it off. They defeat ranked number 7 in this, the number 5 in the state, the West Haven Sacred Heart Blue Devils. Ladies and gentlemen, the Trojans win.
You know, Frankie, I can't help but think back on when we were first introducing this game. We were talking about this team, the Blue Devils, and the fact that their record, their standings are fantastic. And we were talking about the fact that all our team had to do was make believe they were playing a regular hockey game against a regular team. Didn't they do that, and didn't they turn around and win the game?
Absolutely right. Don't worry about the rankings. The Trojans have definitely done a great job against these high-ranked teams all season long. And, last game that we did a broadcast together, not against, 2 games ago we did a broadcast together, or I did, they defeated a Brantford team who was a highly ranked team. And this time, here they are taking it to an even higher ranked team, the Blue Devils of West Haven High School and Sacred Heart Academy. But again, the only rankings are the ones that count at the end of the season. Ladies and gentlemen, the Trojans come out victorious, as the song above is so joyfully announces to everybody. 2-1 tonight. The goal scorers by sophomore Steph Rurka in the first period, and then it was followed up in the third period with just about 3.5, maybe 4 minutes to go by senior Kate Worley, who was able to pop it over the shoulder of Kylene Crow for the game winner. And I'm telling you, when you put the girl 66, Veronica Lynn, in the penalty box, who again, she was a huge threat against us the whole time, we were able to put her in the box and shut down that threat. That's a good thing for us. And they just ran out of time. So huge win for the Trojans tonight. I hope everybody at home had a great time watching that. It was a lot of fun watching it here. And if you want to see a game, take a look. Simsbury High School. All right, check out their website. Find out when we're playing. Come on down here and check out a game. It's a lot of fun. I know I checked on the boys' game during the intermission, and they were up 1-0. Hopefully it's still going that way, and it's going to be a fun Simsbury night here at the ISCC. On behalf of Jerry Oakey, my cameraman Lee Brown, thank you so much for joining us. This has been Lady Trojan Varsity Hockey. Have a good night, everybody.
Funding for Simsbury Community Television is provided in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.